Story time. I'm going to tell you about the worst classroom experience I've ever had and what I learned from it. Because if I learned from it, maybe you will too. One time, my class got so out of control that I almost walked out. It was just a normal day, teaching middle school. I had already had a lot going on in my other classes, and it felt like every single class just was out of control. So at one point, I finally get everyone on task, and mind you, class has gone by for 20 minutes, and it took that long just to answer a bell ringer. I look over, and the child is laying on the desk like this, laying on the desk. So I didn't know if I wanted to laugh, cry, or literally walk out of the classroom. Because not only did I teach kids with ADHD, but I have ADHD, and so sometimes the overstimulation is just way too much. So what I did was I literally said, okay, everyone put your head on the table. I know these are middle schoolers, but I don't care. They knew I'd had enough, and they knew I was either about to snap or cry, and they didn't want either one to happen. So I said, put your head on the table. And I went to my desk, and I sat down, and I breathed, and I did my breathing, and I literally had to calm myself down before I could address the class. What I did was I turned it into a lesson. I said, okay, so-and-so, you're going to come up here and you're going to teach what we have today. Well, Miss Marking, I don't know how to teach that. And I said, well, why? And so then we started having a discussion. Well, because I haven't learned it yet. Oh, okay. Well, why haven't you learned it yet? And then they started getting to the point where, oh, we haven't learned it yet because we keep talking in class and we can't focus. And so-and-so over there continues to run their mouth. So it made the kids really kind of take ownership of their learning. And I'll be honest, I did not have an issue with that class the rest of the year. From then on out, they came in the class, they sat down, they got their bell work done. They would shush each other and tell them to be quiet so Miss Marking didn't crash out. Although crash out wasn't a popular word then, so I don't really remember what they said. But yeah, what's the wildest thing that's ever happened in your classroom?